Try not to mind the generator noise too much, but got my battery today. So this is a Vatrer, V-A-T-R-E-R, lithium battery. And it is a 560 amp hour battery. So I'm gonna go from 200 amp hours to almost 600. And I think that's gonna be probably perfect for Amy and I. But I wanted to open it up and maybe get the paperwork out of it tonight so I can kind of read about it. Figure out what maybe the game plan is tomorrow. Because I think tomorrow we're gonna install it in Felix, in the Brinkley. And yeah, we are upping our game and being able to go longer boondocking. So, like I said, I wanted to open it up. Very heavy duty box. Carry handles on both sides. This thing's like 145 pounds all boxed up. And I had it in the cab in the back seat. The UPS driver actually helped me put it in there at my mom's house. And yeah, I almost didn't make it from the back seat to the tailgate. But yeah, I'm gonna open up this thing up and see what we got. So we're gonna open this up now. I gotta put my trusty razor blade here. We're gonna open it up here. We're gonna go over here. Like I said, I wanted to open it up and see what kind of stuff is in here already that maybe I can get a head start with tonight. Mostly just reading of stuff probably, but okay, look at that. We got, that's what I was really after. There's the user's manual. So, oops, long ones, short ones, that's good. Looks like a bunch of stickers. Oh wow. All right, more tomorrow. That was bright. That is a bright sun this morning. All right, so it's the next day. Yeah, I haven't really changed my clothes yet because I might get a little dirty, so I am going to attempt to install this battery. And by the dimensions, it should fit right where the two 100 amp hours are. My only concern right now is whether or not my cables are going to be long enough. So I will try to bring you along. I know I said a lot. Right now I'm just kind of gathering my tools together and see where this goes. All right. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. First thing I gotta do is I need to remove this wall, this panel. I have to remove that one too, but I'm gonna try not to because I think I can just do it right over here in the corner. And then those are the two 100 amp hour batteries I need to get out. Looks like that L bracket, looks like that L bracket is riveted in, so that'll be fun. But supposedly that battery will fit right in that hole and almost triple us. So I'm gonna get started. All right, so I got that panel off. I got negative here, negative to negative, and I got positive to positive to here. So I should be able to pull these out. Why are you blinking? Okay, you're not anymore. I should be able to connect this red one straight to the battery, and I should be able to connect this end to the battery. So I should be able to just bring this thing, boom, to the positive, and this one straight to the negative. Why do these flash? I don't know. All right, I think I'm ready to kill all power. So I'll go in and tell Amy that I'm killing all of her power, and we'll go from there. So I'm now going to secure all the power. I'm actually going to also open up my breakers for the generator, so stand by just in case. All right. That was probably from the other day. Okay. Open those up. She's nice and warm. I was running that a little bit, so that's nice and warm. I'm going to turn my solar off, battery off, and everything should be not working, hopefully. So, I mean, I know I'm going to have 12 volts coming out of the battery, so at the terminal, but I shouldn't have anything powered on inside the house. We'll take a look, see real quick. Yep, no 12 volt. So I should be good to go. Now the charge controller does still say it's working, but I wonder. There we go, we'll just kill that. So I just opened up my resettable breaker here to the charge controller. So that is done. I think I gotta turn these batteries off somehow. One 100 amp hour battery OUT. Remember that. Where does this go to? Number 2. All right, so now that over there. All right, here's our first look at it though. 560 amp hours. LiFePO4. So I'm gonna have to figure out what some of this stuff is. That's for the Bluetooth, I know that. It's obviously positive, that's obviously negative. So I'm gonna leave that on there so I don't get zapped or anything. I did open up the app already and it's at 49%. So I'm gonna get my temp measure and do some measurements and make sure this thing's gonna fit where I want it to. And if not, then I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's heavy, but is it doable for one person? I think so. I think while I have it up, I'm going to try to set it right here on the lip. Oh, that wasn't too bad. So it's not going to fit under the inverter, which I'm kind of disappointed in that. But that's okay. I have room back here for airflow. So I think I need to I'm going to secure this thing. And the cables aren't long enough. Ugh. This one, nope, not even long enough. So what do I do now? Everything I measured said it should have fit, but it doesn't fit. I wonder if I got it. Well, so far this isn't going as I planned, so let me figure something out and All right, so I finished the install and connecting everything up. One of the things I thought I was going to be able to put it on its bottom and slide it right underneath the 3,000 watt inverter in the back there. But it was just about a 1/4 inch too tall, so I ended up putting it on its back. And I used the previous bracket that was holding the two 100 amp hour batteries in on the deck and screwing those back in. So they're on the back side. And then there was a couple brackets holding those brackets right there. I used those. I put one in the front here and one on the side. I think I'll have to do something over here as well. But we're going to ride like that. And what actually helped is putting it on the side, on the back side like this, is that I didn't have to buy any more cables. So I was able to make it work. And I basically rewired the positive block there, because the wires that are on the right were actually on the left, and the ones on the left were actually on the right, and they were just a little snug. So I rewired it and put the right on the left and the left on the right, and it worked out really well. The other side was just long enough to be able to connect to the negative, so all is good. I just spent about the last hour and a half, 2 hours, because it came at 49% charged. I spent about the last 2 hours charging it with the generator, and so we are now fully charged at 560 amp hours. Overall, I did the work by myself. Yeah, did I lose a couple of things? Sure. I lost that wall, so all that stuff is now exposed, but, whatever. There is a light that I now don't have, but I might someday try to figure out how I can maybe wall that back in. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, very, very happy. I will follow up here in a day or so. We got, today's Tuesday, we leave Thursday, so we have the rest of today, which it's about noonish, and we have all day tomorrow, and we'll see how much more I got to run that generator in the next couple of days. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. It was a pretty clean install. Lost a little bit of storage, but it's kind of a give and take. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please drop them below. Any comments, please drop them below. Suggestions of how maybe I could have done it better or different, feel free to comment. And so far, this battery, I'm liking it. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. All right, till next time. Talk to y'all later. Bye.